Star Citizen starter ships fill a valuable niche for beginners and solo players. While a few are designed for more specialized roles, like the Drake Golem for mining or the Pisces Rescue for medical gameplay, many, such as the Mustang Alpha, focus more on light combat with some additional cargo utility. One of the most common features among the starter ships is flexibility, especially in PvE scenarios. While they may not excel in any one area, most come with a cargo space and combat capabilities, offering just enough functionality to give players options and the first taste. That does not mean they are great at either, but the important thing is they can do both. And that's exactly what makes them so valuable early on, and that's exactly what most of the starters really should be. Capable of giving you the very first taste into several possible gameplay loops which you may not specialize in, but you can try and enjoy doing. Another recurring theme with starter ships is the onboard accommodations. This is a bit more common to the newer ships. Even small vessels often include beds, toilets, showers, armor lockers, weapon racks, some cases even internal storage. There are even some small kitchens or extra seats which are functional. These additions help with the immersion and perhaps some way help round out the ship's utility, especially for players trying to leave out their ship in early game. As I stated, most of the ships are perfect for small-scale solo missions, those focused more on transport or delivery rather than combat. In many ways they work like your first car, not particularly durable or powerful, but something you can take a risk with while learning the ropes. You're not expected to protect it like a prized possession, and you're certainly not meant to keep it pristine. Think of it more like the learner's vehicle, useful, disposable and forgiving. Nor is it something that you will probably use forever, because you will upgrade something. It might stay there in your arsenal of ships, but eventually you'll pick something else. Despite being the starter ships, many of them perform surprisingly well in solo content. They're perfect for things like mercenary missions. They're fast to retrieve, quick to recover from destruction, and since you won't usually have anything too valuable on them, losing one is no big deal. This makes them low-risk, decent reward ships, ideal for new players and veterans looking to do some quick, simple runs. Of course, we're still waiting for insurance mechanics and real consequences tied to loss, so current risk is practically non-existent. Even if your starter ship is destroyed, it will be ready again in minutes, if not seconds. That's part of what makes them so approachable. They're designed for basic low-risk content, where the focus is on learning the game. To be fair, all starter ships are FPS mission compatible and can act as small-scale delivery transports. Well, most of them can. Perhaps the most enjoyable aspect is how they can be part of something bigger in a dynamic event. You can often see a wide range of ships, larger, smaller, mediocre, working together towards their shared goal. Even if starter ship goes down, it'll be back on the battlefield quickly. And a dozen of these simple ships working together can still pack a surprisingly powerful punch. When it comes to more specialized starter ships, things become a bit more interesting. While most are general purpose, some lean into specialized roles. For example, the Pisces Rescue, a dedicated medical starter, perfect as a support ship or helping in bunker missions. Well, dedicated fly-around ship for bunker missions, I guess. Drake Golem, an industrial mining starter aimed at small-scale refining and mining tasks. Cutter Rambler, focused on exploration and long-range transport with greater durability and range. Consolidated Outland Nomad, a true cargo introduction ship, offering 24 cargo units of space, plus a tractor beam for those early deliveries. Mustang Alpha, which actually serves as a combat-oriented starter, ideal for learning dogfighting and early combat mechanics. Yes, it does have some cargo space, but it is still more dedicated towards combat. Each of these acts as an introductional ship to the specialized gameplay style, giving players a taste of what's to come if they pursue that role further. And don't forget, every ship, regardless of size or cost, can at least serve as some form of transport. Combined with the current armor and item persistence, you're not gonna lose any gear or credits every time you die or crash. That makes the starter ships ideal for frequent use, and even if you make mistakes, there's a little to no setback. So these are excellent for learning casual solo players and getting your feet wet with the different types of first missions you may encounter, different mission types. Whether you're flying into combat, running deliveries or helping the team during dynamic events, they'll always have a place. Even in a game as vast and ambitious as Star Citizen, there is a spot for them. These ships may not be flashy or powerful, but their utility and accessibility ensure that they'll always serve a purpose, even for the most mundane tasks. But I've been rambling for long enough. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.